Hello, welcome to the second part of my Football Manager 2019 career mode. First of all, I would like to apologise. Basically, I've had some issues with my audio capture, and upon recording for the whole clip, it captured no audio. So what I've done now is I've recorded the audio now after the video has been made. So whatever I'm saying now, it will not match what I am saying actually from the footage. But what you will see is obviously my reactions to the games that were played during the video. So apologies that it will come across as a little bit wishy-washy. But hopefully it will still be entertaining enough for you guys. And I wanted to make sure if I got this all recorded and out to you, as I am wary that it's been a few days since my update. So what I'm just going through is some of the games that were played before. I just mentioned that I did have some issues where the footage crashed as I was recording the matches, so I didn't want to do too many summary episodes, but it's looking like I've had to do another summary one because of this. Now, I'm going through the matches that were played, so from part 1, the Curzon-Ashton match was the match in which I left it before, and as you can see from the results on screen, we took that in a home 4-1 win. That was a tie against a team. Obviously, they're near the bottom of the league, so I expected a win. But 4-1, definitely will take that. The next game was a crunch game. York were only 3 points above us at the time, and being at home, we did feel as if we had the best chance of getting all 3 points. However, it did not go that way. York ended up winning 2-1 in a game in which they did dominate. Following on from that, we took on Chorley, another team chasing the playoff pack, and we come away with a 2-0 win. Next was a home tie against Stockport. Now, Stockport on a little bit of a rise, as you'll see in the league table coming up a little bit later on in the video, and unfortunately it was our second straight home defeat, 2-1 again, before an absolute classic against bottom of the league and winless Gisley, not sure on the pronunciation. I have been up since about 3:30 in the morning. It's been a long day, and it has annoyed me a little bit with the footage going wrong. But yeah, an absolute classic. Still disappointing to concede 4 goals against them, but as long as we're outscoring the teams and taking home the points, that is literally all I care about. It's all about the points on the board. It's all about the points at the end of the season. After that, another holiday game, FA Trophy qualifier. I have no intentions of playing the FA Trophy, so it was just a game that I could skip by. Now, great result coming. Kidderminster, 3-1 at home. Kidderminster are top of the league. I fancied my chances, and we actually performed well. Kidderminster were value for the equaliser, and then we kind of responded straight away, got that second goal, then a red card, and then a separate incident 2 minutes after that, a penalty for Brogan, and he tucked it away. We probably could have scored a couple more goals in the second half, but a 3-1 win regardless. Very happy with that. We then took on Alfreton. I did actually holiday that game, I didn't actually play it, and we scored late in the day, but a 2-1 win, which led us to the game against Boston United, 3rd in the league, which you will see the league table and you can see how close it is. The 3 points absolutely vital. And then you could just see that we did have a game against York coming up again with a chance to get revenge in the first round of the FA Trophy. Now, as you can see, Boston are only a point above, with Hereford in the middle of us. Kidderminster, only 3 defeats all season, but one of them coming to us. You can see that the league's tight in loads of different places. For example, 3rd to 8th, 5 points separating. You've also got the chasing pack, 10th down to 17th, 5 points again. So it appears that there's going to be mini leagues within the league, and thankfully we have actually got ourselves in that top bracket. And the longer we can stay there, the longer we can keep the lads motivated, the better it'll be in the long run. And this is stuff that I was kind of going over at this point. You can see the individual player stats. Tooten, 14 goals, 7.49 average rating, and then joint top assists, Brogan and Ramshaw, just emphasising how we play along the wings, getting balls into the box. I won't be redoing my commentary for the games that you're about to see. I was commentating. They were live games, so every reaction that you see is exactly how it happened at the time. But I will give a little bit of a summary at the end of each game, because I feel as if a lot of silence in the middle wouldn't make for the best viewing. But as you can see, squad fairly happy. The midfield and the attacking force that we've got, they're obviously the key performers. The defence is still a little bit worrying for me. We just don't seem to do a very good job of keeping clean sheets at all. Partly that is down to the leagues that we're in. Obviously, lower leagues, the quality isn't quite there, so mistakes do happen quite a lot. Yeah, you can see the formation I'm going through. So the trusty 4-2-3-1 that I've been playing. I brought Glenn Taylor back into the team because we're a better team with him in the side. To be fair, he has had a few injuries recently, so he won't be playing the full game. But anyway, I will leave you to watch the crunch tie between Spennymoor, 5th place in the league, and only 1 point above, in 3rd place, Boston United. Bearing in mind that earlier in the season we played and it was a 3-3 draw. So I'll catch up with you guys later on in the video. Enjoy my reaction. Sorry you can't hear it, but enjoy the game. So, as you can see, the full-time whistle went, and what an ending to that match. We actually started on the front foot. We had a couple of chances early on before that first goal went in, and even though it was only 4 minutes in that Boston took the lead, we had our opportunities. They doubled the lead on in the 12th minute through an own goal, which is unfortunate, but it's one of those things. You're going to get them across the season, but what an end to the game. I kept going more attacking and attacking and attacking, just pushing players forward, and it nearly paid off. 88th minute, getting back in the game, 2-1. Taylor getting that goal that he deserved. He's the one who had the couple of chances during the game. But Brogan, poor Brogan, 91st minute, a penalty, a chance to snatch a point right at the end. Exactly what Boston did to us when we played away from home. They snatched a point in around the 89th minute. We had a chance to exact that revenge and equalise. 91st minute, a penalty saved. Very unfortunate. The lads actually played well towards the end. We actually played really well with two up front, which is something that I potentially will be exploring sort of in future episodes. The game against York coming up, FA Trophy, is a game that I decided not to play. As previously mentioned, I don't have much interest in the cup competition, so it was a nice holiday game, but the original plan for the episode was just to play the Boston game. However, after the drama, I had to play the Blythe game that was coming up as well. They're 8th in the league, and it was our chance to really put... It's basically another 6-pointer at the right end of the table. I couldn't leave it there. We had to play. So, yeah, the York game. There was a few classics in the FA Trophy, so look out for the results of the other matches that took place. And a quick hint for you all, another classic was on the cards. But the next focus is the Blythe game. So the Blythe game is the last part of the episode. It's another great game. Absolutely brilliant, actually. You'll really enjoy it. So what I'll do is I'll flick through these next few screens, as you'll be seeing. I won't be talking through this, but I will be talking at the end of the Blythe game, so I will pick up with you then. Again, apologies for the wishy-washy episode, but I hope you enjoy. 89 minutes on the clock. 1-1. Taylor! And there's the goal. Surely the winner. I could not believe my eyes. It looked like a game that was petering out towards a draw. I think a draw would have been a fair result. I was saying during the actual commentary that it was either going to be a moment of magic or just some poor defending. And it was kind of a mixture of both. I mean, Taylor took his finish well. It was a great volley. But the build-up play, the whole move was absolutely dreadful. It was proper lower league football, which was capped off by a quality finish. Yeah, we kind of stole one. We kind of stole one there. You can see me kind of getting animated in the corner about the time. 3 minutes added on. It did run on a little bit more. But we took that victory 90th minute. And it's quite funny as well, because looking at the fixtures, away at Blythe, away at FC United coming up next, that will be the next episode. But a home game against Blythe straight after, I don't know what's happened with the fixture lists, but it's put us up into 4th in the league. We're 7 points clear of Blythe now, who are occupying the first spot outside the playoffs. If we can beat FC United, and if we can beat Blythe again, obviously it does depend on what the other side's doing around them, but we've got a chance to really set up a decent gap and really nail that place into the playoffs. Obviously I am still chasing the automatic. The automatic is the goal that will secure the playoffs first. And I hope you enjoyed the end to that episode. What late drama in all the games played. Absolutely brilliant stuff. But FC United of Manchester is the next game that will be played. Sorry again about the quality of this episode, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. And I look forward to streaming and hopefully part 3, third time lucky in what I actually want to achieve. I'll see you there for that episode.